also I actually burn a lot of my husband's underwear. It's so funny. I look like an old guy or something wearing my husband's underwear. But guys, those underwear, they like the best for the first like 1 or 2 months after your surgery. Guys, how are you all doing today? Julius and Mommy is back. But today's video is gonna be a little bit different. I decided to make a video, some tips or my personal experience about C-sections. I mean, like stuff and things I wish I would knew before I went for my surgery. So I decided to make this video just to help you guys with like some small tips or some experience to new moms or first time mom. They're basically the same, new mom, first time mom. I know my daughter is already 3 and it's a little bit too late to make the video, but it's not too late for a new mom or first time mom that looking for some tips out there. So stay tuned for that. And just so you know, this is my personal experience, my personal really personal experience. So everyone is different. You probably had really different experience than me, or you have different tips than mine. So don't judge, everyone is different. Anyway, let's get to the first one. First one that I really want to talk about is apartment. Guys, so before not just I, but my husband too, before we had our daughter Julia, we lived somewhere else. So we decided to get a new apartment with like a lot of sunlight and 2 bedrooms and stuff like that, because they said kids need so much space, which is not really true for the first like few months because they basically sleep in the same room with you. Anyway, so we decided to go look for a new apartment, and then I didn't realize that you couldn't do much after surgery. So I decided to get the 2nd floor apartment, which it got a lot of sunlight. It's a really beautiful area and stuff like that. But after the surgery, I was really regret that we get the 2nd floor apartment, because I couldn't go down that much after like few weeks after my surgery, because I cannot really lift anything heavy, and it's go back and forth downstairs, upstairs. It's become really hard. So if you're looking for the new apartment before your baby comes, I would recommend the 1st floor, or if you have the apartment somewhere that have elevator and stuff like that, I think that is great. But if you're like your own apartment and then you comfort with it and then you're not looking for anything new, then if you still at 2nd floor, then I would just like stuck with it. But for me, because we live somewhere else, wasn't that a really good neighborhood, so we decided to move, and then we got a new apartment which is 2nd floor, and was a bad idea. So if you're looking for new apartments, I would recommend 1st floor. But if those apartment complexes have like elevators and stuff, then you are super good about it. I think everything should be fine. So that's what I want to talk about is internet. So back in June 2016, it was my last appointment to see my doctors, and then I found out that day that I couldn't have natural birth, that delivery, by your thing. So I had to go with the C-section because I had a problem with my placentas and my baby was breached. So they didn't recommend to go with vagina birth, so I had to have surgery, the C-sections. I was really shocked. So I didn't really do any research on internet because I was freaked out, and I thought internet's going to fill me up so much information that is going to freak me out so much. So I decided not to do any research, and it was really a bad idea too, because I wish I do some research like what to expect, how it goes with the surgery and stuff like that. So it gave me some idea like what I should really do, what I should expect after my surgery. So I would really recommend do some research like stuff like that to get as much information you should get from there's always some experts and stuff on internet that tell you like what to expect, stuff like that after your surgery, C-sections. Anyway, so the other one that I want to talk about, what to expect after your surgery, after the C-section, So the first one is should be pain. Guys, like I heard a lot of people, they say like, surgery, like the C-section is gonna be so easy. They cut you open, boom, 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 and then the baby out, and then blah, blah, blah. No, that is super wrong, guys. There's a different whole level of pains after your surgery. Just remember that you going through surgery. It's such a big deal. That's why they ask you to sign some paper before you go to surgery in case some complication. pick up or something, and then you get into emergency in the whole level. So it's painful, but it's different whole level of pain from then, like, you know, like vagina birth. Like my mom, she got 7 kids. All of us, including me, had only midwife from the village help her to deliver all the babies. She said she can get up and walk, and if the pain will go away by itself, because everything is like some kind of natural healing, you know. But your surgery is the whole levels of healing. You need painkiller to stop your pain. So C-section, it's not that easy. It's not boom, boom, boom like they said. No, it's not. The pain is the next whole levels. And then the other one is really funny, is laughing. So at the hospital, I didn't really expect it. I found some things really funny on internet, I think on Instagram, and it made me laugh so hard, and I didn't realize that it's gonna hurt me so bad when you laugh. Guys, I actually laughed so out loud, and then after that, I'm just like, damn it. I mean, like, I wish I knew that I shouldn't laugh so much after my surgery, because that was really a bad idea. It's like even you sneeze, your muscle in your belly, it's just like that where your incision is, you just like, you know, it's like so bad. And the other one is clothings. For example, like before my surgery, I love wearing leggings, I love wearing jeans, but you know, the one that can cover your belly, like pregnancy jeans. So after my surgeries, guys, leggings, it doesn't matter how comfort they are, it doesn't matter, those jeans, they are stretchy, they are soft, it's just like not my type of clothes anymore. I got a lot of dresses. Guys, after surgery, dresses are like my best friends. They like become so nice on your belly. It's just like so loose, so it doesn't really like touch your skin or anything. And also I actually wear a lot of my husband's underwear. It's so funny. I look like an old guy or something wear my husband's underwear. But guys, those underwear, they like the best for the first like 1 or 2 months after your surgery, because they like loose, and then they kind of big, and it's so comfy. So I always wear my husband's underwears and then wearing dresses. I know it sounds really gross and weird to wear like your husband's underwears, but I mean, like, you know, you just go ahead and get them. But I didn't know that, so I just like found out later, like when I got home, maybe 2 weeks after the hospital. I got home and I decided, why don't I just wear his underwear? It looks so comfy. So I decided to wear one, and it's so comfy. So I decided to wear his underwear for like maybe almost 2 months after my surgery, and I only wear dresses almost every time, because it helps so much. So I would really recommend get some dresses and some really comfy underwears and stuff like that after your surgery. Is really good ideas. It's maybe just my own experience. And then the other one I didn't really know about is shower. So you could not take shower between a week to 10 days after your surgery, because your incisions, they just wanted to heal properly and stuff like that. But they gave you these squeezing bottles to like wash yourself, and then, you know, wash your, you know, privacy and stuff. And then of course you can wash your hair, but you know, you lean back and stuff like that. But you couldn't take a shower like a week to 10 days after your surgery. So if you're planning on taking a shower, I would just do it as much as you can, because after surgery it's gonna be like you feel so gross. That is me, guys. It feels so gross. One is, of course, after your surgery, the doctors wouldn't recommend for you to pick up anything heavier than like 15 pounds. That's why I decided to say that you should pick up a first floor apartment, or the apartment that had elevator and stuff, because you will get stuck inside the house if you live a second floor like I did, because I could not pick up the car seat, whatever, because it's heavy. And then I had to make few trips to go downstairs, come back, pick up my babies, go back. So it's came a lot, and then I became someone that got stuck inside the house, because my husband went back to work after like 2 weeks or something. So it was really a bad idea. I think I almost got depressed just by staying inside so much, because you couldn't go out or anything. It's just your babies and your car seat. It's just too many trips, and it's too heavy, the stroller and stuff too. So that's why I said first floor apartments would be a good idea if you're looking for a new apartment. But if you already like somewhere else, then don't worry about that point. And then the other one I want to talk about is breastfeeding, because I didn't realize that breastfeeding became so hard when you had surgery, because you have to sit up and hold your baby. Actually, most of the time you put your baby against your chest, so it's almost like on your belly. So I would really recommend it sit on a rocking chair or something, or on the couch or on the bed, and just lie down on the bed and just put your baby on one side and just let them finish one side and move to the other side. It helps so much not to hurt your incisions, maybe first a month or something, because your incision is still new. So when you sit up, you try to hold some weight, even like your baby, like even my daughter, she was only 6 pounds, but when you hold her for longer time, it just became heavier and heavier, so it actually hurt your incision. So I would recommend to lie down and then breastfeed one side and then go to the other side. It helps so much to, your incision just leave it by itself. And then the last point that I want to talk about is be active. I know it's going to be really hard after your surgery, but I did this because I think it was really, really a good idea, and I got my strength back so fast. It's going for a walk. Like my husband went back to work, so it was really hard for me, but I did this just by trying my best just to bring like a small stroller, because we live on the second floor, so it's really hard for me. So I just keep a small stroller downstairs, lock it up or whatever it is, and then whenever I need to go for a walk, I just carry my babies down. I know it's kind of awkward and stuff, but I did my best. Are you going to try your best just to be your own good too, just to get your strength back, and also good for the baby to get some fresh air, and it's also good for you to get out, get some fresh air and stuff like that. So I tried to go for a walk at least like 15 to 30 minutes each day. You don't have to walk so far. You can walk really slow. After surgery, I walk like almost like a 90 years old person, because I walk like super slow. I couldn't even keep my back straight because it hurts my incision so much. But I keep going. I keep like, maybe first day you started from like 10 minutes or something, go really slow. It actually helps so much to get your strength back faster. So going for a walk is really good for your baby, get fresh air, good for you to get some fresh air. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching today, and I hope this video will help you guys some. For example, like first time mom, new moms, like I said, it's basically the same, first time and new moms, or moms that going to surgery. If you're looking for some tip, and this is basically my own experience, and I want to share it with you guys, so hopefully that will help you some. And then stay happy, and then good luck if you're going to have your beautiful baby soon, and then I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.